NASA, USA, Allah's sign number 16 of 22.
I'm delighted that Lawrence is talking to us today. Please welcome.
I'm going to talk about our modern picture of cosmology and how it's changed our view of the universe, the past and the future. And the observation was that the universe was static and eternal. That was the conventional wisdom in science at the time, that the universe had been around forever and would be around forever. And that's the reason why I, as a particle physicist, got involved in cosmology, because I wanted to be the first person to know how the universe would end. It seemed like a good idea. The universe must be flat.
NASA confirms also that the universe is flat, like a sheet of paper.
In fact, it's right now we know to an accuracy of better than 1%. The universe is flat. It has zero total energy, and it could have begun from nothing.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the day when we shall roll up the heavens, as a recorder rolleth up a written scroll. As we began the first creation, we shall repeat it. It is a promise binding upon us. Lo, we are to perform it.
According to this verse 104 from chapter 21 of the Holy Quran, the universe will end, and another universe will be created in the same creation way. But for 1,400 years, Allah told us in His Quran the exact details explaining the universe end.
When we look at other galaxies, we'll see them coming in toward us on a collision course.
All of a sudden we see stars coming at us from all directions.
All the galaxies will start colliding, and the stars within them will get crunched together.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the heaven is cleft asunder,
the stars will collide, the planets will collide, planets will get swallowed by stars.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the planets are dispersed,
all of a sudden temperatures begin to rise. All of a sudden the oceans boil.
in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, and when the seas will be burst forth,
all of a sudden the mountains will melt.
in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, they ask you about the mountains. So, say to them, my Lord will crush them into dust thoroughly, then will turn them into a leveled plain.
All things must pass.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, lo, the hour is surely coming. There is no doubt thereof, yet most of mankind believe not. And your Lord hath said, pray unto me and I will hear your prayer. Lo, those who scorn my service, they will enter hell, disgraced.
If the universe collapses, what might subsequently follow is another Big Bang, another expansion event.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, as we began the first creation, we shall repeat it. It is a promise binding upon us. Lo, we are to perform it.
Clocks run at different rates in different gravitational fields. The stronger the gravitational field, the more slowly time passes relative to someone out in space where there's no gravitational field.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, verily, they see it that torment afar off, but we see it quite near. But lo, a day with Allah is as 1,000 years of what ye reckon. And on the day when the hour riseth, the guilty will vow that they did tarry but an hour, thus were they ever deceived. But those to whom knowledge and faith are given will say, the truth is, ye have tarried, by Allah's decree, until the day of resurrection. This is the day of resurrection, but ye used not to know.
This tells us that we are more insignificant than we ever imagined.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, assuredly the creation of the heavens and the earth is greater than the creation of mankind, but most of mankind know not.
The largest energy in the universe, 70% of the energy in the universe, resides in empty space. And we don't have the slightest idea why it's there. We should realize that where there's more we don't understand about the universe than we do.
And of knowledge, ye have been vouchsafed but little.
And far more remarkable than the fairy tales.
Who, when our revelations are recited unto him, saith, mere fables of the men of old. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, I am only a mortal like you, my Lord inspireth in me that your God is only one God. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. But oh, if thou couldst see, when the wrongdoers are brought up before their Lord, how they cast the blame one to another, how those who were despised in the earth say unto those who were proud, but for you, we should have been believers. Lo, Allah's promise is the very truth, let not the life of the world beguile you, nor let the deceiver beguile you, in regard to Allah. The translation of the meaning of what Allah Almighty says, and we did not create the heavens and the earth and what is between them just as players, we did not create them but with true purpose. But most of them do not know. In another verse he says, does man presume that he will be left unchecked? Was he not an ejaculated drop of semen? Then he became a clot of blood. Then he created him, and made him perfect, and made from him two kinds, male and female. Has he no power to give life to the dead? Allah add in another verse, and certainly we have revealed to you clear signs. Click now on this annotation and see more than 69 clear evidences and miracles filmed. Thousands of people are amazed when they see this fabulous video. Please see and share those amazing reality